She was warned many times, never let a cat near a fragile baby. But in the end she did. Clara's little boy was born with a weak heart. The doctors told her, "He will live, but you must be careful. Don't let him cry too much." And they were right. Every time he cried too hard, his chest shook. His lips turned pale. He coughed until his tiny body went limp in her arms. Clara would rock him, whispering, "Please, baby, breathe. Please." But nothing helped. The nights were the worst. Endless crying. Endless coughing. Clara was exhausted, her eyes burning with tears. At first, her husband David tried to help, but soon his patience ran out. "We can't live like this, Clara," he said one night. "You're spoiling him. He needs discipline." Clara's voice cracked. "Discipline? He's a newborn, David. His heart can't take it. If you heard him choking the way I do, you'd never say that." David turned away cold. "Or maybe you're just too weak to be a mother." Those words cut her deeper than he knew. That night, something happened that would change everything. Clara sat in the nursery chair, drained, barely able to keep her eyes open. Her baby screamed in the crib, coughing again and again. And then, the gray tabby cat, Snowy, leapt silently into the crib. Clara froze. Her heart raced. "No, get out. What are you doing?" She couldn't move. She couldn't breathe. All she could think was one terrifying question. Would the cat hurt her baby? Or save him? What happened next left Clara breathless. The baby went quiet. No more crying. No more coughing. His tiny chest rose and fell slowly, peacefully. Clara's eyes widened. For weeks she had prayed for this moment, yet it came in the strangest way. Her baby was finally sleeping. Because of a cat. She wanted to scream. She wanted to push Snowy away. But she couldn't. Her son's face was calm. His lips were pink. His little fists relaxed at last. Tears filled her eyes. How is this possible? The door suddenly opened. David walked in and froze. "Clara, are you out of your mind? That cat could smother him. It could scratch his face." Clara shook her head quickly. "No, David, look. He's fine. He's sleeping. No cough, no struggle. Just breathing." But David's face turned cold. "All I see is you risking his life. You'll regret this, Clara." He stormed out, leaving her shaking in the chair. The room was silent again. Only the sound of soft breathing filled the air. Clara leaned closer to the crib, whispering with trembling lips, "What are you doing, Snowy?" But deep inside, a heavy fear still lingered. What if everyone else was right? Word spreads quickly, and judgment follows even faster. The neighbors whispered loud enough for Clara to hear. "That poor baby, sleeping with a cat. No wonder he's sickly. She's reckless. Some mothers don't deserve children." Clara pretended not to listen, but each word cut like a knife. One morning, her sister Emily showed up, arms crossed, eyes full of anger. "Clara, this is disgusting. Cats carry germs. Do you even realize what you're doing?" Clara's voice shook, but she stood her ground. "You don't understand. Without Snowy, he can't sleep. He cries until he chokes. He could die, Emily. What do you want me to do? Just let him suffer." Emily's reply was merciless. "You're not a mother. You're a coward hiding behind an animal." The words shattered her. Clara felt her knees weaken. Her chest tightened, as if all the air had left the room. That night, she curled up on the nursery floor, tears soaking her sleeves. Through her blurry eyes, she saw Snowy curled tightly against the baby. The cat's small body pressed close, as if shielding the child from the whole world. And Clara, broken and trembling, could only wonder, was she protecting her son? Or was the cat? But with each passing night, something remarkable was happening. The baby coughed less. His cheeks turned soft pink. His tiny chest rose and fell steady, like it should. Clara watched in wonder. Snowy wasn't hurting him. Snowy was helping him. Every night, the cat climbed into the crib, curled close and purred. And every night, the baby slept peacefully. For the first time, Clara felt hope. Maybe, just maybe, her little boy would survive. Then came the night David walked in. His eyes darkened the moment he saw Snowy beside the baby. "That's it, Clara," he shouted. "Either the cat goes or I do." His voice startled the baby. A small cry escaped, and Clara froze. She knew what would come next: the choking, the coughing, the struggle for breath. But before it happened, Snowy moved. He pressed his nose against the baby's cheek and let out a deep purr. The crying stopped. The coughing never came. The baby drifted right back to sleep. David stood there, stunned, speechless. For the first time, Clara's voice didn't shake. She looked at David and said, "If you can't see what's happening, then maybe you should go, because I will not take away the one thing that keeps our son alive." The room went silent. The baby lay still. Snowy purred softly, his paw resting on the child's belly. David opened his mouth, but no words came. Clara's strength left him speechless. After that night, David didn't argue anymore. He didn't talk to Clara. He barely looked at her. But every day, he saw it. Their baby was changing. Coughs grew weaker. His cheeks turned pink. His tiny breaths came smooth and steady. David couldn't deny it, even if he tried. One night, he stood quietly at the nursery door. His eyes stayed fixed on the crib. The baby slept peacefully in Snowy's arms. And for the first time, David whispered to himself, "He looks different, stronger." David could no longer deny what his eyes showed him. Night after night, he saw the same scene. The baby resting calmly, Snowy curled close, purring like a lullaby. There was no danger, no coughing, no gasping for breath, only peace. For the first time, David's anger faded. Confusion, then awe, took its place. Clara noticed him watching. Her voice was gentle, but firm. "With Snowy he sleeps. He breathes. He lives." David swallowed hard. He had no reply, no argument left. But questions still weighed heavy on his mind. Could this really be safe? Could a cat truly be saving their child? The answer would come soon enough. A doctor's appointment was just around the corner, and the truth waiting there could change everything. At the doctor's office, no one was ready for what they heard. Clara sat with her baby in her arms. David stood beside her, tense and silent. The doctor opened the file, shaking his head. Last time, he was pale. His heart was weak. His weight was low. He looked up, surprised. But now, look at him. His breathing is steady. His heart is stronger. He looks almost normal. What happened? Clara's chest tightened. She hesitated, then whispered, "It's the cat." The doctor blinked. "The cat?" David let out a breath. "I fought her on this. I didn't want to believe it, but I've seen it myself. When Snowy lies with him, the crying stops. The coughing ends. He just sleeps." The doctor leaned back, thinking hard. It sounds unusual, but it's not impossible. The warmth, the steady breathing, even the purring, these can calm a fragile heart. Stress is dangerous for babies like him. Your cat may be giving him the balance we struggle to create with medicine. Clara's eyes filled with tears. "So you're saying Snowy saved him?" The doctor gave a small smile. "Before we jump to that, I want tests. Not for your baby, for the cat. If Snowy is clean and healthy." He paused, his eyes serious. "Then you may have found something truly extraordinary." For the first time, doubt faded, and in its place came acceptance. David turned to Clara. His voice was low, almost breaking. I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. You knew what was right, not me. Clara's eyes shimmered. She didn't speak. She just nodded, holding back tears. That evening, David walked quietly to the crib. The baby slept soundly, his breath soft and steady. Snowy lay curled beside him, guarding him like a small protector. David bent down, his hand brushing the cat's fur. He whispered, "Take care of him, buddy." From the doorway, Clara watched the scene. For the first time, they were not divided. For the first time, they were united. A fragile boy, a weary mother, a doubtful father, and a cat who proved them all wrong. The room was filled with silence, gentle, peaceful silence. The baby slept safely. Snowy purred softly, his paw resting over the child's chest like a shield. And in that quiet moment, Clara finally believed. Sometimes, love comes in the most unexpected form, and it just might save a life.